beautiful. It's almost spring, and when you think about springtime, what are you thinking about? Lamb. Wait, you don't think about lamb? I don't know about you, but I think about lamb. Spring lamb in particular is amazing this time of the year. And so I have right here our leg of lamb, and I wanted to make something from it. And you might ask, well, what do you pair lamb with? So tons of red wine that we have at the co-op is gonna be amazing with the lamb. But what we're gonna do today is gonna be making this lamb with Moroccan spice. And with that little spicy, fun, somewhat exotic spice, I think a more fruity wine like the Malbec is going to be an amazing accompaniment to that dish. And as always, our veggies are being supplied by our friends at Layers Produce in their box. This week we actually have quite the perfect, amazing thing. So we have onion, carrot, and celeries. And as you might know, all these three together is called mirepoix. Thank you. Now, also another kind of fun additional here is the potato. Now roast all this together with the lamb. So let's go. When it comes to cooking a strongly flavored gamey piece of meat like this, like a lamb, the trick is to not be shy on using garlic, strong spice like rosemary and Moroccan spice. Start off with 2 teaspoons Moroccan spice, 1 tablespoon of garlic, mince, 1 tablespoon rosemary, add olive oil to cover. You simply make a paste from it. And one more thing, I'm gonna add ground cinnamon here, about 1 teaspoon. Score the fat so that when we rub all our spices in, it's going to be integrated into the meat. Do this gently and just score them both sides. Now, start from the inside. To rub this in 1 sprig of rosemary. Finish it with the salt on the inside, just to taste. Remember, this is a fairly large chunk of meat, so really don't be shy about your salt usage. Roll it over and then rub the spice on the outside. Salt the outside here as well. Truss this up with kitchen twine. The technique here is to actually do a double knot. So if you actually pass it down 2 or 3 times, it's actually going to, once you trust it, it's going to stay like so. And then you can finish it off fairly easily. Like that. Done. I don't want to go crazy with this. This is just there to keep this together. Start by heating up some oil in a roasting pan. I'm going to sear this to seal and add the color to it. Because it's starting to brown, you see? Now I'm just turning around. And I wish you were here to smell it, because it smells so sweet, so spice. Smells like spice trade. Smells like Mediterranean, Northern Africa. Beautiful. Okay, so after browning to your liking, you're gonna take it out of this roasting pan, back to this, and let it rest for a little bit for it to cool down so you can handle. What we're going to do next is going to insert garlic clove into the meat. In the meantime, we're going to start our vegetable and mirepoix and put them all in there. Give it a good stir. Next step, you must not be afraid of using a lot of garlic. Take your knife and poke a hole in there. Take a clove of garlic, stick it in. Beautiful. It's gonna do about 6 total. And for good luck, we're just gonna stick these 2 little rosemary up here. As our roasting vegetable mirepoix is, getting roasty and ready, put our little pretty princess here down center. And then we have this beautiful potato. So here we go. Just put it all the way around. Finally, we're gonna pop this pretty princess into 325 oven, 20 minutes per pound. For 5 pounds, 100 minutes. You're gonna start with an hour, gonna check the temperature inside, and gonna start from there. Bye-bye. An hour has passed. Check the internal temperature, inserting this in the thickest part of the meat, and it should read about 135. And right now, it is not quite there yet. So I'm going to give it another half hour. All right, that's about between 130 and 135. Perfect. And I'm going to let it rest for about 5 to 10 minutes under foil. And here it is, the roasted leg of lamb, slow roast with Moroccan spice. And I have preserved here roasted juice. You can actually thickening this into gravy, but here I'm gonna use it as au jus or sauce. Just a simple sauce just to rehydrate this. That's a beautiful piece of meat. And for wine pairing, we are going to pair this with Malbec. This is Alexander Valley Malbec from Blacksmith Cellars. It has all of the classic Malbec flavor, the dark fruit, the spice, the black olives, and all that nice flavor. And the fruit, a really pure fruit flavor that's actually going to compare and contrast with our gamey meat, which is this lamb here. So super tender, like cut right in. Beautiful. The spices really balances the flavor of the meat. And the wine matches the weight of the meat. The flavor is really, a really fruity flavored wine that really balance and help bring that one more extra dimension to the meat, inviting me back for another bite, inviting me back for another sip. Guys, this is a fairly simple dish. It looks like a lot of work, it takes some time to do, but celebrate spring with this beautiful piece of meat, with friends, with family, now that we all getting back to normal. So let's do this and let's celebrate together. Cheers.
Have you been to Northern Africa?
No, but that's how I imagine it when I hear music. It's like, yeah, that smells like it.